All right, count her down. Somebody, Teresa?
Teresa, can you do it?
No, you do it. One of you guys do it.
When do you want me to
Well,
count down?
I can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
Because I'm the one saying the thing. Somebody else has to do it.
I could do it.
Okay, you do it.
Not Teresa? No, you do it.
I was ready to go.
The pressure.
And then I stopped.
Oh my God.
All right.
All right, you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There you go.
Welcome to the Dirty Glass Podcast. We're sitting here in the basement on Oak Avenue in the Dirty Glass studio. We're going to drink. We're going to laugh. We're going to learn. There might be a little less learning because unfortunately one of our cast mates is out sick today. I'll introduce her stand-in a moment. But down at the end there, we got Danny the mixologist. Coming towards me, Angela Nicole Catherine Hanlon, sit-in, Teresa Papadopoulos Gavuzzo. My name's... What?
That was good.
Yeah, not bad, right?
Not bad at all.
My name's Nick, and this is the Dirty Glass Podcast. And as I mentioned in the last couple episodes, we're doing a whiskey month, but what's whiskey month turned into, Denny?
Scotch Gun Chronicles.
Scotch Gun Chronicles. Man, imagine you did a shotgun of scotch.
I could imagine that, and it doesn't sound like a good dream.
Sounds like lay down time immediately. Denny, what do we do here at Dirty Glass Podcast?
We taste adult beverages and we rate them from 0 to 5 dirty glasses. 5 being beautiful and 0 being puke, gross, disgusting shit.
Never again.
Do you know what our theme is this week, Teresa?
Scotch.
Yeah.
And I only remember that because I associate it with Andrew.
Andrew the Scotchman.
Yes.
I still can't remember what I kept saying to him at that concert. Fuck.
I don't know. You just kept saying his name in a Scottish accent.
Yeah,
didn't
but I said something else. It's like,
you?
yeah, good boy. I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Did you record it?
I said it for an hour and a half. I don't know how I don't remember. Teresa's wearing a muumuu today. Teresa, how'd you pick your muumuu garb?
It was a last minute, a very last minute fashion choice.
It's my shirt I bought at the Beatles Love Circus Soleil that doesn't fit me. So I figured, hey, Teresa, you can wear this during the pod.
And here I am.
It's pretty.
Now, we're not all goth. Teresa, you got some color.
I know. I mean, I
Is it
always
too
wear
much?
I always wear black, so this is kind of this
Giving
is
you anxiety?
shocking. This a little bit.
I
It's
like
kinda
that
shocking.
shirt. I wish it was short
soft,
sleeve and
silky.
bigger.
It's
It
comfortable.
is it silk?
It was cheap as fuck. It was only like
It's
$30.
silk.
Is it waterproof?
They're on sale for like 75% off.
It might be waterproof, but it's not silk.
It does feel waterproof.
It does.
Danny, what's the first Scotch episode? Wait. What's the
What are we doing for Scotch?
What's the Scotch today?
Oh, Johnnie Walker Green Label blended malt Scotch whiskey, and I got a little info here on it. If I can find it. Oh shit.
Yeah, Green Label. I don't know if it's the most expensive Johnnie Walker. It's the most
No.
expensive Johnnie Walker you can buy without being under lock and key.
No, the blue label's the most expensive, I think. There might be special edition stuff, but
Yeah.
blue label's like $500.
Yeah, that one's only 110 Canadian, which is still pretty fucking expensive. But what do you got there?
So the Johnnie Walker Green Label is what they say is our only Scotch blended entirely with single malts. Johnnie Walker Green Label is a hidden gem with vibrant secrets to reveal. And with malts from 4 corners of Scotland, aged for at least 15 years, it captured the distinct flavor of each landscape in perfect balance. A whiskey that's in harmony with nature.
Oh, that's pretty.
Sounds so poetic.
Yeah, that's poetic.
That is nice.
Yeah.
You'd almost get that tattooed right above your butt.
You could, right?
If you're into Johnnie
Is that- what
Walker,
do you
Sounds
call it?
deep. It has
I've only
meaning.
tried Red Label.
Yeah, it gets better, I think. But yeah, look at that.
That
There's
looks
one
nice.
called
That's a
Double
nice
Black
color.
I almost bought, which was $89, but I was like, I'll get this one. Teresa, do you like Scotch?
No.
Why?
You just have to accept that it tastes like a campfire. But not like licking the dirt. Like it tastes like the smell of
Yeah,
campfire.
we're not doing shooters either, huh? You can't shoot it.
You can shoot
Okay.
it,
Well, you can
I'll
do
sip
whatever
it.
you want,
I'll
but
but you shouldn't.
you know,
I always find the alcohol taste like
we're over 25.
really
You should be sipping your liquors.
I like shooters.
So, what is it? Green Label Scotch. And I'll tell you what, ever since we had Ender Rice on the podcast, I've grown to really appreciate Scotch.
You've acquired a taste.
I used to hate it, and then he learned me.
He
And
did.
we're going to learn you, Teresa. Okay, you got to earn your
I don't
buzz,
know.
okay? You got to earn it sometimes. Not everything can be fucking peanut butter whiskey.
I love peanut butter whiskey.
Okay, sometimes it's
That's
got to be.
delish.
You love it.
Sometimes
Oh,
it's got to
so
taste
good.
like.
Oh, is that mine?
No, that's mine.
Maybe just give me a wee little, just a wee.
Sometimes it needs to taste like the
Splash, yeah,
hills of
that's probably
Scotland, and that's what this tastes like. It's then he says campfire, but this really tastes like the hills of Scotland. They're
Yeah.
peat fires.
Keep
and
the peat
such.
fires burning.
I'm gonna die.
Cheers. So what's it look like?
It's a nice caramel kind of
It's nice-
color.
yeah, golden.
Yeah.
It's a golden color.
As Peg says, it looks like Scotch.
Looks like Scotch.
Yeah, I mean, it looks really nice.
Well, it has a good nose to
It's
it.
got nice legs.
What's the percentile?
I think it's. I actually don't know.
So this is a 15-year, huh? It
I
says
don't know
there.
what's the percentage. Here, you read it, Nick. I can't
my
read
God.
that. It's so small.
Nobody's got glasses on.
Well,
No.
I forgot my. I have my magnifying glass.
I don't.
Does it say it on this? 43%.
Okay, 43%. Johnnie Walker and Sons. This is brewed in Edinburgh. Their zip code is EH1. Oh, no, it doesn't matter.
That's important.
That's funny they got the mailing address. We should write them a letter, be like, I like your Scotch. Just sign
Send
it
I
us
think they
free.
have to, don't they?
from the Dirty Glass
Is
Podcast.
it like a legal requirement or
To
something?
have the
or-
full address on the bottle?
I don't
I've never
know.
looked, but I don't.
So this,
Remember
you
always
know,
seeing
you
it.
know how you said you've heard of someone saying it, something smells like
Are we
fresh
tasting it?
cut grass?
Yeah. Is that what this thing?
This tastes like grass?
It smells like fresh cut grass.
That's not the kind of grass I like.
You mean pine?
Piney.
Stay tuned for me and Teresa's podcast where we smoke a bunch of weed. It's gonna be really good.
That's going to be awesome.
And we'll
I'm
probably
so looking forward to
Forget
that.
what we're doing, but
Yeah, that's okay. That's part of it.
I'm in.
This is. I mean, this doesn't smell as sharp as I thought it would. Like, you know, you smell
it
some
smells
and
like
it's like
smoke, too.
rubbing alcohol. It's like, whoa. Kind of
No,
kicks
that
you in the
smells good.
face. It's very swirly.
Oh, that's good. That's got peat. That's got some peat to it. It tastes like a campfire. Teresa, it tastes like a
It
campfire.
tastes like the rolling hills of Scotland.
Okay, I'm really trying hard not to chug my beer after that, just so I can kind of experience the flavor.
Yeah, take another sip.
Take another one?
Yeah, tell us the tasting notes.
I don't think I'm woman
the
enough for
bouquet.
that.
Take a sniff of it.
Did you sniff it?
I sniffed it. It didn't.
Put your eye in it.
There's a bit of vanilla to it too.
Actually, you know what? There is a little bit of vanilla into it. Yeah.
It's complex. This one is this is the only single grain one. Is that what you said earlier? Or what was the? Or is
Single
that the next
malt.
one we're doing? It's the only single what? I forget. You said a
Our
fact.
only Scotch blended entirely with single malts.
Okay.
You can taste
don't
the
even-
vanilla in that.
I don't really know what a malt is. I guess is it like a grain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think so.
So beer that's malty has more malt grain, or whatever.
Malty bitch. I'm not sure. That sounds scientific.
We are definitely unrefined.
Here
Cheers
we
to
go.
that.
Cheers. Okay, I'll try another sip.
We'll get Teresa a fucking shot glass and just toss it in there.
It's so much better than the red. Holy fuck.
It's very good.
It should be 10 times the price.
The cool thing is it's
So in other words, red should be like $3.
right. it's got taste to it, but it's not burny. But it has
Yes, it
peat to
is.
it. Oh, you don't know how to drink it. You're doing it wrong.
No, it
Take
has
another
a,
sip.
It has a
No,
nice,
I just chugged it back.
You want some of this?
No, I don't know.
and it tastes a bit
think I'm
fruity.
good, sir. I think I'm
fruity
good.
too. Little
It's
fruit.
it's kind of like a fruitcake.
No, it's not.
It's like a
What?
fruitcake
Like if you're
kind of.
chewing on the rind?
Yeah, it's kind of like
No,
a
if
fruit.
you're
Like
if you're
the
camping
fucking the.
and all the smoke's going in your face and you eat some fruitcake.
Yeah.
That's what it tastes like. And then
It's
you
a
say,
lot.
I hate
No.
rabbits. And then smoke goes away.
I can taste the vanilla. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh yeah, that's.
And fruit and there's smoke. There's a smoke flavor to it.
What are you giving me? The same thing?
Yeah, have a shot.
No, I had.
Oh, you want some of this one?
Nope, nope.
Sir,
Sir,
roll your
nope,
glasses
sir, I
dirty,
don't.
Denny. Here, try
No.
this one.
I think that's a pretty high rating for me, this one. For fucking whiskey, for Scotch. And I love peat. I used to hate peat. I love peat now.
Yeah, it's got peat to it, but it's not like
It's not overwhelming. It's not like that stuff
what
that
is
Rice
that
introduced
flavor
me to.
supposed to be? Like
it's supposed to taste like peat.
So peat,
But
do you know what
is
peat is?
Peat?
Okay, peat is
Like if you tell
an
me
old,
what parsley is, I know what that tastes like.
You never
but
heard of a
what is
peat fire?
peat
Like-
is mud that's
Yeah.
all made from organic,
Yeah.
like shrubbery and stuff
You
from
want something that
hundreds
tastes
and
like
thousands of years, and they fucking scoop it up with this little square shovel. They pile it up in the sun and let it dry, and then they use it in the fires, and it has a distinctive.
In Ireland, do you remember the peat fire, or was that when I was with you? I went to a place where they had a fire, and how they do it now, it's like a round thing where they plunge it out, like the peat.
Oh, okay.
So they had like a stack of them, and they had a peat fire going.
Was it that witch's bar
It might have been.
where it
I
had
don't
the
remember.
witch statue on it?
But
Did they burnt? They burnt her at the stake because
That's harsh.
that's
That's
what
harsh.
they did
that's what they did back in the
Very
16,
judgy.
1500s.
Very judgy.
back in the late '90s.
The late 90s.
In the 90s.
I think we got to go back a little bit further.
So who wants to score first, or should I?
Me. Oh,
All
sorry.
right, you got one in mind?
Yeah, it's a 3.8
I don't know what to compare that to.
street whiskey.
Compare it to
Oh.
how?
It's a whiskey.
Well, I mean,
so
whiskey's a whole different.
no, this is
subject.
whiskey.
Is it?
Yeah, Scotch whiskey. Yeah.
Oh,
It's just
Scotch whiskey. Yeah.
because there's also bourbon whiskey,
Literally whiskey.
I'm too stoned
Canadian
for this.
whiskey. There's a bunch of different whiskeys, and they're totally different. You can compare, if you want, compare it to Scotch, but you've only had one other Scotch. So.
I guess when you say whiskey, I think about like Crown Royal and
Screwball.
NCC.
That's Canadian whiskey.
And that I know, but that's exactly
How does this make your face feel?
warm. I feel
Yeah,
kind of flush.
right?
It's so good for the weather.
Doesn't it make your either a little lippy, the edges of your lippies go kind of up a
I
little
feel
bit?
like I'm blushing
Like you're happy?
a little bit.
And
Yeah,
then-
then you're
I do
getting
feel a
an
little
accent
flush. No,
from
well,
somewhere you're not from.
Yeah.
Even your blood's not
Yeah.
from.
It's
All right,
lo-
yeah.
Oh, that's what I was saying to Rice.
It's lovely.
You're lovely. Hey, Rice, this is how your grandmother sounds, Rice. You're lovely.
Audrey,
It's
lovely.
Andrew, you're lovely. You're lovely.
You're
in
saying
that,
it way
in that
louder than
manly
that too.
voice.
Oh, I was yelling.
She sounds like that with that manly
Yeah, I didn't
voice.
change my voice at all.
Yeah.
You're lovely. Rice, this is what your that's what I said 700 times in a row.
Oh my
Little
god.
45-minute walk.
Poor Rice.
That's why Rice was walking so fast.
He
He's trying to
deserved-
get away from you.
He deserved it.
He didn't realize how fast you could walk.
Yeah, I'm a good walker. I'm like a bear. You don't
It's
think they're
because you
fast.
have
They're
long
fast.
fucking legs.
Yeah, my knees aren't all fucked
I
up.
do 2 steps compared to one of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you're fucking Speedy Gonzalez. You don't see your legs
Yeah.
because you're moving so fast when you're walking with
What's the word when you don't move around? What is it?
Sentinel?
Yeah, I'm a sentinel.
Sentient?
I'm very sentient.
No, I don't think either of those.
What are you going, Teresa, on this? Oh, that was a hot.
Out of 5.
That's because this is foamy.
Yeah, but that's because I
You
drank
never
Scotch.
get a good crisp.
No, I
burp
got
with
one up there.
this.
Didn't you hear it earlier?
I
It's because I mixed the Scotch with it.
well,
It sounded fake.
Yeah,
You
they all,
yelled. It's because you yelled louder than the burp.
all mine do.
No, they don't.
No,
Usually you hear the what is it called? The uvula?
the gurgle.
uvula.
Yeah, you hear when your uvula is boxing against the roof of your mouth.
Yeah.
All
Ugh.
right, Teresa, what are you scoring?
I'm not really like a big Scotch person, so it's hard to compare. Because like when I said like we say whiskey, I think of like like Crown Royal and that kind of stuff.
You got to open your mind.
I know I'm trying to open my mind. I'm trying to expand here. I do like the taste of vanilla in it.
And fruits.
and
Did you taste the fruits?
I beg to differ. I don't know if there's any fruit.
Could you smell the fresh cut grass though?
It does have a smoky taste to it as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would.
It's lovely. It's just like little Ricey. It's lovely. Just like his little bum bum. It's lovely.
Nick,
What? He's got a lovely little bum bum.
you're gonna spank his little bum next time you see
Give
him.
him a little patty pat.
Oh my god.
The thumb.
I would have it again.
Okay, well that fucking goes up.
That was the first time actually that I've had something like Scotch and haven't chased it down with a beer.
All I can
I
hear you
waited
saying
to
is
try-
lovely.
I really wanted to try to experience like the flavor of it, but I think I'd give it about a 2. I would have it again.
Seems low.
Well, you
If
know,
you'd
that's
have
not
it-
bad.
If you'd have it again.
I would give it a 2.
That's not that high
it.
because it's a 4 out of 10 if you went to 10.
I would have it again, but I personally wouldn't go and buy it. But if I came over here and you're like, hey, do you want a little swizzle? I would take a little swizzle.
Nobody with
shit.
any fucking brain in their head buys this expensive shit on a regular fucking basis. You're not wrong. You're not. I mean, fucking $104. I mean, that's gone in a couple. That's 2 2-4s right there. That's.
Yeah, I mean,
But you know what? For the price, it's really good.
It's excellent. I'm surprised because I've never been a fan of Johnnie Walker.
Well,
like
I
I
mean,
think I've
I've
only
had-
had the red, like you said, right?
This is close to Chivas Regal. The what do I have? 18 year.
I think you gave
That's
this the
really
same
good.
score as the one last week we did.
I like the
3-8?
peanut butter whiskey.
I think it was. I think. Well, I didn't write down everybody's individual scores. I think you gave it a 3.8 last week. That
Oh,
maybe you gave it higher. I don't remember, but
no. You know what? When I like something, I usually go to 3.8 unless it's a miracle,
Yeah.
and then it goes up from there.
yeah, 4 is a toughie. I mean, yeah. I mean, I like it. It's all right. It could be a little more peaty, in my opinion.
More of that dirt taste.
I like
That's
it.
what you're talking
I
about.
like it, dirt.
That old fucking ancient dirt that's been
Yeah,
rotten
it's
inside.
lovely.
The ancient dirt that's rotten.
Well,
It has a rotten dirt taste.
Yeah, I'm a 3.8 as well. It's good.
3.8. That's shocking.
It's amazing.
Well, I guess you know what?
That's
I
only a
like it, that's cool.
7.6.
I drink
if
a lot
it's
of scotch.
10. Like it's not. It's only 76%.
I don't know if I'm going to include your score into the final score.
Okay. I understand.
It's probably close to what Angie would have done, though.
She might have given it 2. Yeah, maybe I'll include it. I mean, I like it. It's
I
good.
don't know. I think Angie would have appreciated like the complexity of the flavor of it.
I don't know how she likes the peat though, and this has some peat to it.
It does have some
Tell you,
peat,
they don't
dirt.
get too creative with the bottles.
Dirt. It tastes like dirt.
No, you just put a fucking label
They
on
just
it.
change the color.
Yeah, that's.
I
good.
guess that's good enough.
What
I
else
like
do
the
you
little
have?
man.
It's a nice
Man on it
bottle.
with the Colonel Sanders suit on.
The little man.
I mean, it's a nice bottle. It looks really good. Like if you were gonna give that to somebody as a gift, like in the box and stuff, that looks nice.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah.
It's 15 year.
Slap a little fucking bow on it, and there you go.
What did I give it? I give it a 3.8 as well.
You gave it a 3.8.
So 3.8, 3.8, 2. Pretty good score.
2. It's not bad.
Jeez.
Duh.
Pretty good score for.
It's really good for Johnnie Walker. I
Yeah.
mean, fuck.
All right. Well,
That was, I really like that. That'd be really good with a coffee chaser.
or some wine, some red wine.
No,
No,
coffee. I love
no.
coffee with any kind of whiskey.
Yeah, coffee's good.
Kidding me? I was drinking.
I
a
don't
little
think
bit
that
of
would be
scotch
good with coffee. I disagree
I was drinking
strongly.
It's great with coffee. You're lying.
Oh, you're drinking the Queen's drink. Scotch with red wine.
But separately.
Well, it's the same thing.
But yeah, it was lovely. It was lovely. It was lovely. Just like Rice's wee little bum bum.
I almost spewed that. Don't do that.
So hey,
Hi, Andrew.
make sure you tune in Thursday for our next Scotch and see who wins the week. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Give us some suggestions. Tell us what we're saying or doing wrong. I'm assuming my Scottish accent's highly offensive, so just let us know. I'm cool with that. And yeah, anybody else? Anybody final words?
I like Scotch.
I like a Scotch. Scotchy Scotch Scotch.
Open my mouth and put it in my belly.
Teresa, do you love Scotch now?
I
Like.
appreciate it a little bit more.
That silence was telling. All right, well, we'll see how much you like
I had
the
to
Scotch
think about it. I had to think about it.
on Thursday because Angie's out all week. But hey, make sure, again, like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Let us know what we're doing wrong. Comment, yada, yada. Bye!
Yeah.
Well, that was my favorite show. That was the Dirty Glass. You just watched a bunch of folks and shit faced off their ass. Oh, that was my favorite show, a show I never miss. But now it's time to say goodbye, 'cause we are missed. So now it's time to say goodbye, 'cause we are missed. Nick, you gotta order me some hot wings.